Yo, this is Bernard, aka the Scarlet Spider.
And this is Samir, King of Black.
And welcome to another episode of the Angry Blerds podcast.
Where the nerds are black and the nerds are grumpy.
Shut up, because I don't want to get into it. I do not want to get into it, okay?
I'm just saying, it's like you're not the only one that had a long day, man.
Bro, we said 8 o'clock and all of a sudden you changed it to 8:30.
I said 8:30 to 8. No, I said 8 to 8:30.
8. Could I actually
no, you being literal. I said 8 to 8:30. You okay, whatever. Fuck it. All right. So, first bit of news to come out this week is probably something I'm not going to watch, so I don't even know why the hell I'm bringing it up. Suicide Squad ISEKAI. It will be an all new original. Why are you so sure you ain't going to watch it? It looks kind of cool.
I said probably, and it just looks too goofy. It's like, are they time traveling as well? It's like, I don't know. I mean,
no, Isekai, they really just go from their world to a fantasy world. That's it.
Oh, so that explains the knights.
Yes.
So yeah, like I said, probably not going to watch it.
And the direct translation is Lost in Another World. So it could be a futuristic world. It could be something based in medieval fantasy. You know, it's just, there's a lot of play in there. But Isekai just literally means Lost in Another World. Yeah. So medieval fantasy.
Probably going to end up in Gym World
meets the DC universe. So I don't know. I'm here for it. I'm gonna at least try it out and see how good it is.
Yeah, and there's pigs. There's humanoid pigs in here. So, but yeah, it will be done in collaboration with Warner Brothers Japan and WIT Studio. I don't know of any animes that WIT Studio.
Studio WIT. They're most recently known for animating the Jobless Reincarnation, which is a really good series. Beautifully animated. Hang on, they did other stuff too, but that's the first thing that jumped into my head. Besides, okay, obviously they did Attack on Titan, Seraph of the End, Cabaneri, the Iron Fortress. Oh yeah, they did Ancient Magus Bride. So yeah, they did a lot of stuff. Vinland Saga. They put in work. Spy Family. Oh, that's where I've been hearing their name a lot lately. So they did Spy Family most recently, and obviously that shite's fire. If you haven't watched it, please do.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Ranking of Kings, also another fire show. I mean, the show is fire. It's really good.
All right. Samir, what you got?
Okay, so more anime news. So Panty Stocking got a teaser trailer after like 15 years almost.
What is that?
Okay, so Panty Stocking is a series by Trigger, and it stars these two sisters who are angels, and they basically just run around just being shitty people, even though they're angels. And like they just comedy ensues. I mean, I'm glossing over a lot of stuff because I haven't watched the series in a long time, but we're getting a second season, which seems to have come out of nowhere. So I don't know. I'm excited for it, and Studio Trigger hasn't. What's the last thing we saw from them? I know they just had something recently. I'm just trying to remember what it was. God, why can't I remember what they did recently?
Delicious in Dungeon.
What was that?
I said maybe Delicious in Dungeon.
They didn't do Delicious in Dungeon, did they?
I don't know. Now
I'm crazy. I gotta check this out. Hang on, let me see. Studio Trigger. They most recently did. Oh, you're correct. They did. So this is their season. They did Delicious in Dungeon. That doesn't let their normal work. That's pretty interesting. Okay, yeah. Okay, so they did SSSS Designon. Okay. Which is a sequel to SSSS Gridman. All right, yeah, that's what they did most recently. And then the new Panty Stocking with Garter Belts is a new series that's coming out.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm pretty excited. Oh, we got when is this coming out? This totally went on my radar. We got a Gridman Universe movie. Oh, that came out released this year. What? I was slipping on that. All right, I gotta watch that. Slipping over here, y'all. Anyway, excited. Keep your eye out for it. It should be releasing. What's the release date on this? To be announced. So probably next year.
All right. So for those of you who are been in a bubble, you can now rent The Blackening. It actually dropped this past Friday on all DSPs, digital platforms. I don't know. I mean, yeah. So check that out, guys. We reviewed it a few weeks ago. Very awesome movie. So sit back and enjoy the ride. All right. But that wasn't my story. I just wanted to bring that up because it dropped. We'll save that one for last. All right. So.
Oh, you know what? Pause you. Pause. We got housekeeping. Someone passed away this past week. The creative director from Beyond Good and Evil and a bunch of other Ubisoft titles passed away suddenly at the age of 40. Ugh. Hate to see it. Let me get the individual's name. So Emile Morel. What was that?
Nothing. Go ahead.
All right. So Emile Morel, he passed away at the age of 40. The news of the passing was spotted by IGN via a LinkedIn from Ubisoft. And I mean, we can go ahead and read the thing here. So we would like to take the time to acknowledge the significant impact he made over the years on different games that make up a rich history of our studio. For us, Emile was a close friend and a boundless source of positive energy. So that's just something nice to say. It sucks because, man, it's like 40 is too young. I'm not sure what happened, but that sucks. We also have another rest in peace. Coco Lee, who is she was the voice of Mulan. She was the singing voice at least, but I'm trying to think of what else she did. Hang on, I'm looking it up now. Give me a second. Yeah, she was the singing. She was the voice in the Mandarin version. That's what it was. So she was the voice in the Mandarin version, and she's done a number of Mandarin and Cantonese, a bunch of other voiceover work for a bunch of other music videos and movies. Additionally, she also has a pretty popular singing career. Yeah, she unfortunately passed away from suicide. Let me see, what date was that? Actually, the 5th. So that was very recent.
I was going to say it's this month.
Yeah, the 5th. Yeah, at age of 48. So yeah, that's very disheartening. All right, I think that's all I have. Unless you have any more things we should get out of the way before you continue.
No. Edgar Wright. I mean, not Edgar Wright. Simon Pegg was doing an interview with The Guardian, and he was basically saying that people have always come to him about doing a sequel to Shaun of the Dead.
Why?
And he explained why it's not a good idea. So he basically said in that quote, if I ever do an Instagram live or whatever, people always like, I need Shaun of the Dead 2 in my life. And he revealed, I'm like, no, you don't fucking need Shaun of the Dead 2. The last thing you need is Shaun of the Dead 2. It's done. Move on. So basically, yeah, he said it's hard to believe that it's been 9 years since they shot The World's End. And he kind of got very cryptic about, possibly doing a 4th movie in the Cornetto trilogy. So it will now you got to change the name because the whole point of it being a Cornetto trilogy is based off of basically Neapolitan ice cream. But so, I would like to see what they would do because we've had our zombie movie, we had our cop movie, we had our alien abduction movie. What else is there?
Honestly, it's a perfect trilogy. There's nothing, you don't need to touch it.
It's not really a trilogy. They just call it a trilogy because it's just the same 2 actors and the same director. So it's on the shelf. So I would like to see them all work together again.
They work together frequently.
Simon Pegg and Nick Frost and Edgar Wright? No, they don't.
Well, Nick Frost and Simon Pegg do. They have, anyways.
Okay, they did the 3 movies in Paul. What else you got?
I always forget this movie's name. It's about those the 2 guys who started selling corpses to medical research in the industrial England. But I forgot the name. But it's the 2 characters' names in the title, and it came out in like the 2000 odds.
I don't know nothing about that.
It's a pretty interesting black comedy.
Don't see that on Nick Frost's filmography.
Hang on. I'm going to look it up.
I'm looking at Shaun of the Dead, Kinky Boots, Penelope, Grindhouse, Hot Fuzz, Wild Child, The Boat That Rocked Paul, Attack the Block, Adventures of Tintin, Snow White, Ice Age, The World's End, Cuban Fury, The Box Trolls, Unfinished Business, Syriana, The Huntsman, Asterisk.
He was in The Huntsman? Oh, he was one of the dwarves, wasn't he?
Yes. Monster Family, Tomb Raider, The Festival, Slaughterhouse Rules, Fighting with My Family, Horrible Stories, the movie, Stardog and Turbo Cat, The Sparks Brothers.
Oh, wow. Shaun of the Dead was his first film.
Yes. So, like
I did not know that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Hang on. I'm pulling it up right now. Now I got to know this.
Because whatever movie you're talking about, Nick Frost isn't in it. Because Simon Pegg has a cameo.
Okay, so Burke and Hare. Oh, I guess he wasn't in this one. You're right. It's Andy Serkis.
Shut up!
That's who it was.
Bruh, how you get Andy Serkis confused with Nick Frost?
I forget. Andy Serkis is a good actor, though. So
yeah, but one is primarily known for mocap, and the other one's just like, the fat, goofy friend.
He has more range than that.
I never said he didn't. I mean, Nick Frost was awesome on his one episode of Doctor Who. And so was Simon Pegg with his spray glitter looking like Don Cheadle as Captain Planet. I don't think you made it that far, because I think that's in Tenet's run. I would say let's do that for a watch, but you ain't going to do it. You have commitment issues when it comes to series.
I don't have commitment issues.
Samir, you have never finished a American or UK live action series that was not more than one season. You finished what? Merlin? Merlin's like what? One season, right?
Oh, no, my wife finished that one.
Oh, so you didn't even finish Merlin.
I finished tons of series. What are you talking about?
Like what?
Killing Eve, Orphan Black, Orange is the New Black.
Okay, something that's more than 4 seasons. 5 seasons, because I think Orphan Black was 5. I think Killing Eve was 4.
And Orange is the New Black was 6, 7?
That's kind of considered a sitcom.
No, it's not.
It's a 30-minute comedy, dude.
It's not 30 minutes. It had hour-long episodes. You thought Orange is the New Black had 30-minute episodes? You think it was hour-long? Or 45 minutes at least.
So it was 45-minute hour. All right, that's neither here nor there. What's your next story?
You always start an argument, so you don't want to change the subject.
No, I just want to get done because somebody decided to wait a whole half hour.
You got somewhere to be?
No, but I have to also edit this podcast.
Runtime is averaging 51 minutes to 93 minutes for Orange is the New Black. Okay, so okay, hey, so apparently we'll be having they're gonna drop news for Invincible season 2 in 2 weeks at San Diego Comic-Con.
Hopefully they do, and I'm glad. I'm really glad that SDCC is starting to turn back into a comic convention and not a movie showcase.
I like that they have both.
No, because the whole point of Comic-Con is for comic books. It's not just to show off your movies and everything. That's why you have film festivals and your showcases for that.
Yeah. Okay. So for instance, you wouldn't want Lord of the Rings there?
Honestly, no.
Why?
Because
there's fan overlap in that market. Why not?
Yeah, but here's the problem though. Comic-Con used to be about comics and the artists. So nowadays it's all about just film and TV. Yes, I get that there's an overlap, but it's just very discerning when you go to a comic convention to meet your favorite comic book writers and artists and there's no one there.
All right, so here's the thing though, Bernard. So there's no way you're gonna pay San Diego and New York Comic-Con are expensive tickets. I'm not flying that far, paying that much money just to see a colorist.
I also said a artist and a writer.
I ain't paying that much money to see comic book artists or writers.
I mean, you cheap though.
Right, but if I'm gonna see the whole cast of the Avengers,
and you don't buy comics, don't say manga. No, American comics. You ain't going.
Don't matter.
You ain't going to Japan Comic-Con. We talking about SDCC right now.
Look, freaking Anime Expo. The same. How much the Anime Expo tickets actually?
And
that's going on right now.
How many people are actually at Anime Expo who
lot
comics, Samir?
Oh, honestly, I've never been. I don't know what the turnout is,
bro. Why the fuck? Shut up. Okay, see, this is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about.
What you know what I'm talking about?
You quick to channel something and like, oh, I ain't even go there. Oh, I didn't do that.
I didn't go to Anime Expo.
So why would you even bring it up?
You brought it up. Anime
Expo
is it's not even expensive. It's $40 to $85. So that's actually pretty reasonable. The only problem with that is I got to fly over to the other state. It's in Los Angeles. So that's the only problem with that. But those tickets are very affordable. All right. But San Diego, let me look at them tickets for San Diego right now.
I know you can't because they're sold out.
You can still see the price.
No, you can't. It's sold out. You can't see it. I already tried.
Oh, you already tried just now?
Yes. No, when I was trying to go.
When you got no money for that?
I get paid next week, bitch.
Man, I would tell your aunt so she can slap you because there's no way you should be paying for that kind of money. Those kind of tickets.
Whatever. But so yeah.
All right. Anyway, I digress. I think I disagree with you, and I feel that there's a lot of fan overlap in the sci-fi and fantasy space that can be coupled with Comic-Con.
Yeah, until every single convention makes it.
It's a mixture of fantasy, sci-fi, anime, and comics.
No, it's to the point where Artist Alley is literally as narrow as the space between your index finger and your middle finger. So it's like, there's barely any comic book artists. That's one of the reasons I didn't go to SuperCon. It's like, yeah, there were a lot of celebrities I would have liked to meet and get autographs, but hey, I also want to meet some of my favorite comic book writers and artists. So it's like, I'm not going. So I can meet Austin St. John for like the fourth time. So I can meet the cast of The Boys. Yeah. So look,
okay, San Diego isn't that expensive either.
It's not expensive, you idiot.
So why? Okay, so is it New York that's really expensive?
Neither one of them are expensive. It's just
I think 1 year it was like it was like $700.
Samir, it's never that much, and they're run by the same company. I think it's Wizards of the Coast. I don't remember, but no, it's not Wizards of the Coast because Wizards of the Coast started their own con and failed. But no, I would like to actually see more writers and artists and colorists and inkers. It's like, bro, I would love to go to.
Okay, there we go. So the 4-day. I'm sorry, I cut you off. My bad. The 4-day pass.
Oh my god, y'all heard that? Samir finally apologized for cutting me off after 3 years.
$233. That's a little steep, and the VIP is $500. So I think that's where I got the price from, and I think 1 year is probably more.
No, it's usually been consistent.
But one day is like $70. The other day is you will want to pay the $233.
It's like I'm getting ready to go to Ranger Stop in November. I'm getting the
all right. We definitely gotta gear up 1 year and go to New York.
Stop the cap.
I feel like that's easy to do.
No, stop it. Okay, you need to shut up because you ain't going nowhere. You barely go to SuperCon, bro.
Bitch,
okay.
Don't tell me what I barely do. I go.
Okay, how many?
I want to go to Dragon Con.
And guess what? There was nobody there I wanted to see. So hey, you could have went by yourself. You could have took your wife, made it a whole.
I'm trying to go to.
Whoa, go ahead. Nah, finish that sentence while she in there. Finish it.
I'm not trying to go by myself. That's what I'm saying.
Sound like you was trying to say I'm trying to go with my wife. It already passed, fool. It was in June.
Was it in June or was it in August? I thought it was in August.
I thought it was in June. I don't care. I'm not.
No, I don't think it was in June. Let me see.
But yeah, so I want comic conventions to go back to being comic conventions.
No one's gonna go to that. You want to kill the industry. Your traditionalism is gonna kill the industry. Honestly,
it's in 54 days.
What? Dragon Con?
Yes.
Yeah, how much the tickets?
And besides, you got to get a membership.
Why would I need a membership?
It's $175, and you can only get 5-day passes. There is no 1-day pass.
That's expensive.
So you don't want to go no more, huh?
No, I can swing that. It's just not. But it's the time. That's the problem with that. It's the time. I don't have time for that.
That's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Maybe next year. I really want to get my book signed by this author I love. That's another thing. Where I'm gonna find where you gonna get authors to sign your books at?
Book signings
or comic conventions?
Or comic.
The point is, comic conventions have become a haven for all kinds of fandom, and you're gatekeeping, and that's a bad look.
I'm not gatekeeping.
You gatekeeping.
No, because eventually it's not going to be. I just literally told you, Artist Alley at SuperCon is small as hell. So it's eventually not going to be about comic book artists.
Last time I was there, admittedly,
when the hell was that? 2012?
A couple years ago.
Yeah, almost a decade ago.
The Artist Alley was pretty big.
Yeah, that was then. When was the last time you went? Because I think the last time you went was when I went. Maybe 2017, 2018.
I just far back. 2018.
That's like 5 years ago.
5 years.
That's half a decade.
Shut up. That's not true. Stop it.
I went last year with Loco and the three shades. It's literally 2 aisles. That's it.
That's a lot.
That is not a lot because you know
how many.
Half the convention, because the other half of the convention is blocked off for all the celebrities. So like Johnny Young Botch, Nolan North, and all of them, because they want the lines to be super duper long. Look, you shut up, okay? You ain't even go, okay? I got my copy of Uncharted signed.
Okay, I was busy that day. What was I doing?
You weren't busy. You weren't doing nothing.
Was I broke? No, I wasn't broke. Was I?
No, you wasn't. You were just like, I don't know.
What's the reason? I can't remember why, but it had been a good reason.
No, your stupid reason was I'll think about it. I think I even said it on the podcast that all three of us were going. Perfect example. You said you was going to go with the 3 shades this year. What happened, Samir?
I'm moving.
You couldn't go last week?
No, I'm moving.
You could have. You ain't.
I'm moving.
Okay.
I have to pay for stuff. I'm moving.
You had.
I will sue you for my neck injury because I keep doing this. I'm moving.
You had 6 months to buy your ticket. Your ticket could have been mailed to you.
I don't buy tickets in advance that far. I don't live that far in advance. I live one mile at a time.
You're not funny and nobody likes you.
I fucking hate you, bro. I hate you because I know what you was doing. Because I know what you was doing and you still fucked it up.
1/4 mile at a time. That's what it is.
There you go.
Oh, shoot. Oh, God. I'm so charming and hilarious.
So that was a fucking lie.
Yeah. Hey, baby. Aren't I charming and hilarious?
Yeah, you
Sweetie?
are hilarious.
Baby. Aren't I charming and hilarious?
In your mind, yeah.
Bruh.
Thank you.
It be on people, y'all.
Bro.
It be on people, America.
Mic drop sound effect right there. Boom.
Bernard, can you pull this knife out of my side? My loving wife just stabbed me.
My pocket knife is on my nightstand.
No, I'm going to twist it.
Yes.
Et tu, my love. Et tu.
I'm going to twist it. All right, so this is some news that came out on Friday. Jennifer Garner is going to be in Deadpool 3.
Boo. I mean, I like Jennifer Garner. She's a lovely lady. Boo. Boo. That rendition of that character was terrible.
Hey,
but she's not reprising her role, correct? Is she reprising her role?
Yes.
Oh, boo.
The Electra.
Boo. Boo.
And it's also rumored that Hugh Jackman will be wearing a yellow and blue suit, very similar to the Astonishing X-Men Wolverine suit, but with sleeves.
Good. It's high time we got comic accurate costumes.
So just
or costumes with some personality and or creativity. Freaking Bryan Singer, I hate that man so much.
I was gonna say, so just fuck the whole MCU, huh?
No, they often deliver, not all the time, often deliver on their costumes. And if they don't, at least the version of their costume is creative and indicative of the character that they created, at least. Like the Falcon's costume.
I want to know what was a fail.
Hawkeye's?
What are you talking about? See, this
Hawkeye's,
is...
No, Hawkeye's costume isn't really... I mean, the initial one... I haven't been feeling his costume for a while, man.
It's from the Ultimate Universe.
Yeah, I know. It's... But yeah, it's not... who else?
So you want Hawkeye to wear the skirt?
It's not a skirt, but yeah, it was cool.
It is a skirt.
I'm trying to think who else was a fail.
It's skirts and pants. They made... You really don't remember in Fallen Son, the Death of Captain America, when he was wearing the Captain America suit and he came up and he first met Kate Bishop and she know it was him. And she was talking about how she admired Clint. And she was like, yeah, even when he wore the skirt, he's like, everybody always brings up that stupid skirt.
Gosh, I'm trying to think. I think maybe MCU was mostly on point with their costumes.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of someone who I don't care for besides Star-Lord. We talked about Star-Lord. Yeah, Star-Lord was an F up. But
Look.
again, technically his costume had personality. We just didn't like the personality they put on it. So I can't even really give them, grief for that.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I can't think of much.
But yeah, so I forgot the release date for Deadpool 3, but yeah, who knows? We might be getting some more multiversal beings. Maybe they'll get Alan Cumming to come back as Nightcrawler.
No. Yes.
What's your story?
Alan Cumming's too old.
Wow, just age shaming again, huh?
I'm not age shaming. How old is Alan Cumming?
I don't know.
We're gonna find out right now.
How old is Alan Cumming? 58.
Yeah, he's too old for that role.
There you go, judging again. What's your story?
All right, I'm just saying. Look, I'm just saying. People tired of it, man. Indiana Jones. All right,
That's
so
80, not 58.
What was that?
That's 80, not 58.
Same difference. I mean,
Wow.
Again, we can pull outliers like Tom Cruise and
I was gonna say, so we're not
going
to review Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning.
No, we are. But Tom Cruise,
not actually
that man can't be human. I don't know what he's doing with them alien brains or the alien particles, but something is in that church. I don't know. He's still the fastest man alive.
For any listeners who are involved in the Church of Scientology, y'all can file y'all lawsuit with Samir Shahid, not the Angry Blerds, because I ain't say nothing.
No. First of all, don't put my name out there.
Bitch, your name already been out there multiple times. You even said your middle name on the podcast, you idiot.
Wow. You know what? It be your own people, y'all. Look at this man throwing me under the bus.
What are you talking about? All 145 episodes are online.
Yeah, but
you did that to yourself.
Look at that. Be your own people, y'all.
Bro, quit stalling and go with your story.
All right, so they had a live developer live. There we go. For Diablo 4, and they basically laid out the season.
Bro, ain't this game done? Ain't this game already out?
Yes.
So what more are they announcing DLC now?
You understand it's a live service game, right, Bernard?
Did not know that.
It'll have continuous content, right, Bernard?
Bro, when you talk about this game, it goes in one ear and out the other because I don't care about it.
So then why are you cutting me off being rude?
Because I didn't know it was a live service game. I thought it was
to
DLC.
the corner with the dunce cap, sir.
Bitch, kiss my nuts.
Dunce cap.
Continue your lame game news.
Okay, so hang on. Lost my place here. Let me pull it up again. And here we will pull it up. Okay,
Bruh.
so again, during the developer live, they announced this the first season of Diablo, which will start on July 20th, called the Season of the Malignant, and it will feature all new events, dungeons. It's honestly too many things to name, to be honest. And they also, actually, here's another thing I want to talk about more, which I'm a little ticked off about, because I'm like, no one cares about this game. So, Diablo Immortal, the previously released Diablo game that was on mobile, and then subsequently was released to console that everyone hated. It got a new class called the Blood Knight, which is the first class in, like 20 years almost. Oh, nearly a decade. It's a long time. Nearly a decade. That's what it is. And so there's a whole new class in Diablo Immortal, and I'm like, everyone's kind of ticked off because they want all the content to go to Diablo 4. So, that's how I felt about it.
The game is still making the money, so why would they just cast it to the wayside just because something new came out? I hate when people do that. It's like, no, this is out now, so forget this because I'm not even playing this. I'm just playing this.
Bernard, my friend, you did the same thing just like 5 minutes ago.
What are you talking about?
You're ignoring the money in Comic-Con, all right? You say, oh, why can't we just make it about comics? Money, Bernard.
I get that it's about money, But here's the thing, though.
I'm doing the same thing.
No, here's the thing, though. You can make a whole nother convention with, actors and
or you can put it all
TV
together
stars.
to save money and make more money.
What are you talking about? You just double your money. What are you talking about?
What if the comic turnout ain't that high because there's no
put it in a smaller venue. That's the same way that good old Broder.
Really, your traditionalism really
Samir,
yes.
That's the same thing Mike Broder did with what's the con? Animate Miami. He had it at the Miami Airport Convention Center as opposed to the Miami Beach Convention Center. Why? Because it was a smaller venue. So you do the comic convention at a smaller venue.
Okay. Well, in any case, the first season is called, as I said earlier,
Have your money make money, ho.
Yeah, Season of Malignant. It takes place after the events of the Diablo IV campaign, and it uses a new mechanic called Caged Hearts, which will use a unique power set for the season alone. So it's basically contained in this one season, and essentially you'll use this Caged Heart to equip to various gear, which I think mostly just jewelry, and it'll allow for different builds and other advantages throughout this season. So you're you're required to create a new character for this one thing and basically to take part in it. So I'm pretty excited. I gotta finish.
So you gotta make a whole nother character just to do this?
Yeah, that's okay. So it sounds strange, but that's actually pretty common in ARPGs.
Okay.
To create new characters for a season. You don't get attached to your character. Make multiple ones. You can make up to like 10. All right.
Sweet baby Jesus.
And once you complete the campaign the first time, and you unlock a lot of
crap.
a lot of bonuses. Those bonuses carry over to new characters, so the playthrough is easier.
Okay. Hey, what's the oldest thing that you own that you can recall?
The oldest thing that I can recall off the top of my head is probably a manga. Maybe like the volume 1 of like Samurai Deeper Kyo.
And how?
Why do you ask? It's a manga series, but why do you ask?
No, I mean, how old is the first volume, fool? Like what year?
Hang on a second. Let me Google this.
I mean, did you buy the year it actually came out?
Yeah.
Okay. Because if you say
this manga cover. Yeah, so the manga was what was the original release for the US though? English release. Okay, so 2003. That's not the oldest thing I own. It sounds like it might be though. Currently, we'll say that for now.
The reason why I asked is because I went to my storage unit and I went and grabbed a few things. I think I was on the phone with you when I was trying to find my record player. Yeah, so I grabbed the oldest book that I own, and it actually got me through a lot of like hard times in like elementary and middle school.
Yeah.
And what the fuck is wrong with you?
No, now you got me thinking. Hang on.
And you about to judge me? Did you ever get video back?
What was that video?
Yeah.
Yes. I can see you.
Okay. Can you see what I'm holding up? Bart Simpson's Guide to Life.
Oh. Why would I judge you?
Because it's The Simpsons, and you like, man, fuck The Simpsons.
That's old Simpsons content. I don't got no problem with that. I would issue with The Simpsons continuing.
Okay, so here's the issue. You should really watch The Simpsons, bro. They just actually this season did a whole episode about Carl finding out his backstory. Bro, you didn't know Carl was adopted by white people.
Okay.
And he started dating a black woman. He started getting in touch with his black side. Like, I can't remember the name of the restaurant she owned, but he had collard greens for the first time, calling it kale. And he found out that he was from a long lineage of cowboys, bull riders.
Interesting.
Yeah. So y'all check out The Simpsons on Disney Plus.
Do not check out The Simpsons on Disney
Plus. Season 34.
Okay. Now that Bernard has unlocked some core memories, there's a novel that I own called Night of the Wolf.
But do you own the first print?
The first, I still own the physical copy. What do you mean first print? Yeah. I got this book. Like,
say, nigga, do you not know what first print means?
Yeah, I know. I got this book. I was reading this book in my freshman year of high school. Yeah. So The book was published in 1998. Yeah, the book was published in 1998. So yeah, that's the book I own.
I'm mad at you, and I just realized why I'm mad at you.
Why?
Because you ain't remind me to tell DJ he owed me money for that damn Spider-Man book when we were at his house on the 4th.
My guy, I understand that child DJ the minor, how old was he? 12? 13?
No, DJ's what? 2 years younger than us?
I guess, yeah.
So
how old was he at the time, sir?
Maybe 17, 16, 17?
You sure he was that old? Regardless, he's still a child back then. You gonna hold it? You gonna hold that grudge? Are you this petty,
sir? I shit on a dead man every moment I can get.
Then okay, just to let you know that's what you look like. You look petty, and it's giving small dick energy. Just saying.
Here we go. I was just talking to Jared about you using that all the time.
And it's true. You crying about a book. Like how much is this book? What's it called?
It's $28. Spider-Man Secrets of the Sinister Six.
So are you going to admit you don't have $28?
No, I do have $28, but I would like to be compensated for the book that was lost. Yo, you act like I said, hey, you owe me a copy of Pokemon 2B Master soundtrack.
Does he?
Yes.
Why don't you go get that? Why don't you get mad about that? That's a lot cooler than that one.
I don't give a damn about that Pokemon soundtrack.
That Pokemon soundtrack was fire.
Yeah, I
can all the hits.
Samir, I can download that soundtrack. I can't download this book.
Yes, you can.
I can't find... Bitch, I've been looking for this book since 2014.
Again,
I have to actually buy the book. Spider-Man Secrets of the Sinister Six, written by Adam Troy Caster. I'm like, man, yeah, you can find this book online digital. Like, I ain't been looking. What's wrong with you?
Okay.
It might be on Kindle, but yeah.
Watch this, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and put this boy to shame.
Don't be calling me boy, okay? About to make me turn into Ronan the Accuser up in this piece. You call me boy!
You call me boy! I will unfurl 1,000 years of Kree justice on Xandar and burn it to its core! Then Thanos, I'm coming for you.
Boy! Guardians of the Galaxy?
I don't recall that scene.
when he got the Power Stone? And Thanos was basically like, give it to me? And then he just smashed it onto his hammer? Not really ringing any bells, huh?
Ronan was out of pocket. I remember that scene. Ronan was out of pocket.
Okay, yeah, it had to ring some bells, huh? Like, huh? Who called him boy? Did you find the book yet?
This book is so obscure. Hang on.
See?
What's the author's called? What's the author's name again?
Adam Troy Caster. Is he the Caster or Castro? I can't remember. But yeah, bro, you're not gonna find the book.
Castro.
Did you find it?
Oh no, I'm on a mission. I gotta hang on. Give me a second.
No, bro, let it go, okay? We don't, because now we're just building up a bunch of dead air and malarkey on the podcast.
No, we're talking right now.
Yeah, because I'm talking, but before you weren't talking, you just laser focus on what you looking at. It's like, bro, forget it. Let's just go ahead and keep going with.
No, you won't forget it. Don't act like you can't forget it. Act like you can. Let's forget it. You don't forget. You over here trying to get DJ for a book he lost.
Samir, see,
yeah,
get quiet again. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, hang on. I'm finding a bunch of books that he did. All right, so Marionette, Shadow. He writes a lot of books.
Yes,
Sleeping Dogs. I don't think that has anything to do with the game.
No.
Spider-Man Gathering of the Sinister Six.
That's the first one.
Okay, so you still have that one.
I never had that one.
Oh, do you want it?
No.
Oh, this cover looks terrible. I need to redo this cover.
It was the early 2000s.
All right, well, I found a copy of that.
What is it, EPUB?
Actually, it's a multiple formats. No, actually, it's not EPUB. It's Mobi. Well, I can convert it though to EPUB if you needed it that way. But all right, I got to look deeper for this one, but it's out there.
I mean, you ain't find it, but okay. You found Gathering of the Sinister Six.
I'm gonna find it.
This is gonna be the thing that breaks you over the edge. I'm gonna find this book. Damn it.
Over the edge? I ain't that close. What you think I'm about? You hanging on my thin thread of sanity?
No, but it's gonna be like 8 months from now. You're gonna be tweaking like a crackhead. I need to find the book. Why can't I find this book? I know it exists. He told me the name of it. I know the writer. I found the first one. But yeah. So
have you tried eBay?
Okay, yeah. You want me to tell you how much this book is on eBay right now? Why is your wife opening shit?
Cause she is her own woman. You gonna tell her she can't open stuff? You gonna order her?
How about not open it as loud?
I know where you get that word. Girl,
What?
ain't nobody there.
Hold on a second.
Liana.
Yeah. Put on some headphones, yo. All right.
At least it's not mine. He doesn't edit it out.
What the hell? She said, I can't. No, I can't edit it out. Can she hear me?
No, she just said that.
Oh.
She can't hear you.
All right. So, Harry Potter, the TV series. We already talked about this back in April when it was announced.
Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, because like, why is this a thing? Who wanted this?
People who want a more accurate story.
Yeah, but the brand is hurt so bad. We already talked about this, but this brand is hurt so bad.
This from the guy who bought Hogwarts Legacy. I know, great market, but you still bought it.
I
know she ain't getting no money, but
great
bitch,
market. I ain't buy nothing.
You've
great
said
market.
it.
I ain't buy nothing.
But you played it.
I ain't buy nothing. I
didn't say you bought it directly. I said great market.
Great market. Yeah, they ain't profit off that.
But you still played it.
I went to a backwater.
You still kind of you still kind of sort of show support.
No, I didn't. Unless I'm streaming it. No one knew I had that. You always trying to put someone on blast.
Bitch, you already said it on the podcast.
Crab ass nigga. You a crab ass nigga right now.
You've been said it on the podcast. What are you talking about?
Crabbing right now, son.
Can you see what I'm doing?
Such a crab. It's
can you see what I'm doing?
Yeah, I know. I see what you're doing. Goddamn crab. All right. Well, so Bernard, you continue the story.
Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe said, "Hey, why y'all want me to be in this? I'm almost 40, more or less." Yes, Daniel Radcliffe is like what, maybe 2 years younger than us. Hey Siri, how old is Daniel Radcliffe?
We're not almost 40.
Bitch, we are 37. Stop it.
I don't know what you're talking about. We ain't nothing.
Yeah, we are Venom. Hey Siri, how old is Daniel Radcliffe? 33. He's 7 years. He's 4 years younger than us.
Yeah, what do you mean almost 40?
He what?
I don't know. I ain't had nothing to go with that.
So you just went he. Who you? The ghost? Did Michael Jackson just possess you and add an extra he? No, you added. You said you did 3.
Look, he didn't have to go that high. He's not almost 40. Was that a direct quote?
No, that's me embellishing. But yeah, so he was actually talking to Access Hollywood, and he said, "I think it's very much going to be. They're going for a new series, and there would definitely be someone else playing Harry. So I think it would be very weird for me to show up, but I am very excited to see other people, to see what other people do with it. So yeah,
maybe they can change some of the things in the series.
That for cutting me off again.
What was that?
You're not gonna apologize for cutting me off again?
Okay,
bitch. All right. He said the Potter books, the Potter series of books was always going to be bigger than one interpolation or one franchise. So it'd be cool to get the torch passed on. So yeah, we still don't know what the whole outline is, but we do know that it's going to be described. It was described as a faithful adaptation of the books, and they are basically planning a decade-long series featuring a new cast to lead a new generation of fandom. So I got something to say about this, and it was actually very parallel to something I was listening to earlier. Shout out to Van Lathan, Charles Holmes, Joni Adeniran, and Steve Allman of the Ringerverse podcast. Yo, stop asking people if they're going to reprise their roles. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2 came out like 12 years ago. Okay? Daniel Radcliffe gave a decade plus of his life for this film franchise. So, look, we already know he's going to be Harry Potter at least for like the next 30 years until they change the rides at Universal, okay? That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I don't think of him as Harry Potter.
What do you think of him as?
I mean, he's an actor who's a wide body of work at this point.
Okay,
I don't think of him just as Harry Potter.
But still, that's the role that's usually when you get a role like that, that's everyone's first go-to. It's like Hugh Jackman, Wolverine.
Because Australia.
Cap.
No one saw Australia, Samir.
It's Australia.
So why would you even say that? You just agree with me. Huh? Katie Holmes, what's your go-to?
Disturbing
Dawson's
behavior.
Creek. You a liar. It took you a second to think of that. You knew you wanted to say Dawson's Creek. So why you gotta lie? Why lie, Samir?
Did I even get the right name of that movie? Right, Disturbing Behavior.
Yes, you're right. Emilio Estevez.
That's a throwback right there. When was the last time you heard that movie?
I don't know. Emilio Estevez.
Outlaws.
You a goddamn liar. Stop. Why are you lying? You know me.
Oh, actually, no. Oh my God, not Outlaws. Oh God, what was the name of that movie? With Ralph Macchio. Oh my goodness. Now I gotta figure out this movie. Hang on a second.
Oh God.
What was the name of this movie? Hang on. Outsiders. There we go. Outsiders.
Yeah, I knew the name of it.
Yeah, Matt Dillon. Yeah.
Isn't Rob Lowe in that as well? No, Rob Lowe's in Stand By Me.
Rob Lowe's in it. Yep.
Damn, he is in that.
Yeah, Tom Cruise is in it. This cast is
I know
crazy.
Tom Cruise in it. Yeah.
Patrick Swayze.
Yeah,
Emile Estevez.
Yeah. But no, that was not your go-to. You know it's Mighty Ducks, so I don't even know why you doing that.
Yeah, but he was pretty good.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, everyone's got that one.
Ralph Macchio dies. He dies in this movie.
I saw the movie, Samir.
I'm ruining a 35-plus-year-old
movie.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? I mean, there might be somebody who's like on their Kobe Cry trip and now they're just going down a Ralph Macchio rabbit hole who might be like, I don't know, 17 or something. So, wow, you're an asshole for that.
Why did my cousin Vinny come up with this movie?
Huh?
Oh, yeah, he was in this movie. Oh, Ralph Macchio was in it. Yeah.
Wow, you idiot.
I haven't seen this movie in a while. Yeah,
He's Joe Pesci's cousin.
I know.
Shut up. What's your story, man?
Why are you so toxic right now?
What are you on right now?
He's just a little toxic, all right? Just saying. God, I had a story too. Hang on. Oh, yeah. So Greta Gerwig will direct at least 2 Chronicles of Narnia films for Netflix.
Woohoo!
Well, what's that reaction?
It's Chronicles of Narnia. I don't care.
Do you not like the Walden Media movies? The third one was kind of mid, but the first 2?
The Disney's movies? No.
Yeah, Walden Media. You didn't like them?
No. Shout out to Ben Barnes, a.k.a. Jigsaw, who Samir always calls Prince Caspian. It's like, yo, what's he been up to? Like, motherfucker, he was Jigsaw on The Punisher.
Which Punisher movie?
The series with John Bernthal.
Oh,
what
season was that?
1 and 2. What are you?
I barely remember that Netflix series at this point.
I quit. Bro, you make me quit this podcast at least 5 times a year.
That's because you're a quitter.
I'm about to quit you.
You can't quit me. You wish you could quit me. You can't quit me.
Pause.
Oh man, I'm on fire tonight. Yo, all right. So, so I'm excited for this because I don't know which films they're gonna pick. Are they gonna do all the series? Is she gonna start from the beginning to do the first 2 again? What's the cast gonna look like? I'm like, where are we at this? You know, I'm excited. Greta Gerwig does exceptional work so far. Her career is just, you know, it can only go up. She's just going up there, man. She's putting in work.
And
she's cooking.
Then next, somehow Barbie bombs because you
were such a hater. That movie's not going to bomb. That thing is going to do numbers. Like it's already.
I literally said somehow. Okay, somehow. Okay, I didn't say, the movie ain't gonna make no money. Honestly, fuck Tom Cruise. That's all I got to say.
Why?
Out here trying to get people back in the movie theater. Narcissistic short bastard.
I mean,
Tom Cruise has just been full of cap this whole summer, okay? Oh, The Flash was amazing. You know, I'm gonna go see Barbie, then I'm gonna go see Oppenheimer. No, you not.
He might go see Oppenheimer. Both those movies. I'm gonna see both those movies. Okay, so I don't know if you've been living under a rock right now, but the social media craze.
I know about Barbieheimer. Okay.
Okay, then. So
I'm not
why
used
you
to
tripping
it. I don't find out stuff a few days later after everything. Hey man, can you fill me in on this Keke Palmer situation?
I said, what's your opinion on the Keke Palmer thing?
But I had to fill you in on a lot of it.
Yeah, and it just amounts to the small dick energy.
See, there you go again. Stop using that word. That
Why?
phrase.
She's cooking right now, and I'm excited to see what she does with this property.
Okay. Huh? Hey, y'all heard it. One of us is excited about Chronicles of Narnia. I'm not.
Well, I mean, you're also a very boring individual, so.
Next time you want to hang out. Hey, y'all, this guy don't want to go do karaoke because he wants to do it the Japanese way, which isn't very sustainable in America because guess what? There was a karaoke bar here in West Palm Beach that I invited Samir to a few years ago. And guess what? They closed. You know why? Because it wasn't sustainable.
I don't know what you're talking about. All I can tell you is that I think when you do karaoke, it should be the focus of the activity and not slap dab in the middle of a crowded bar where people are just doing their own thing and they're talking over you while you sing. Or there's randos that go up after you that you have no connection to. I don't want to see randos do songs. I want to see my friends and family do songs.
But then that's why you have everyone sign up right after you. But like, hey, I want to do In the End. What do you want to do, baby? Hey, I don't know. Let's do The Proclaimers. I'm going to be 500 miles. What do you want to do, Carl? Hey, let's do Smells Like Teen Spirit. Hey, Bernard, what do you want to do? I don't know. Maybe Fits in the Tantrums Out of My League.
The point is,
The point is what? The point is you are being a curmudgeon and you don't want to embarrass yourself because you don't want people to hear you sing.
You heard a video of me doing karaoke with my family, singing with no shame at all.
Yeah, because you know why? They weren't strangers. That's the point I'm trying to make.
No, it's a lot harder to embarrass yourself in front of people who you respect and love. Okay? Strangers mean nothing to me. Okay? I don't care what they think of me. All right? But loved ones are different.
What's the second? I can't even remember what movie it was. Everyone's a stranger until you introduce yourself.
Yeah, what is that from?
I don't know. I feel like it was a movie, like a Disney movie or something that came out a few years ago.
Oh wait, is it It?
I don't know.
Sounds like It.
Everyone's a stranger until they're not. That's from Village People. It's an actual saying, so I don't know what movie it's from. Wait, what the hell is this? What the hell is this for? Oh, 21 Jump Street.
I guess.
Everyone's a stranger until you give them a chance. Saw D. Ray Davis with an iPad. Shout out to D. Ray Davis. I still got my Power Play DVD signed and my copy of 21 Jump Street on Blu-ray. All right. You got any more to chime in on Greta Gerwig directing 2 Narnia movies?
No, I'm just a big fan of her, and looks good.
All right. So things from our childhood that are coming back because, everything has to come back around full circle. We got a horror Snow White movie coming. We had a horror Winnie the Pooh movie come out.
It was terrible.
Now we are getting a Barney movie geared towards the adult audience. So, hopefully this will cross over with Transformers because, no wait, god damn it, it's going to cross over with Barbie. That's Mattel. God damn it. All right, so Kevin McConan, I guess he is the producer of the film. He was actually speaking with the New Yorker, and he said, "We're leaning into the millennial angst of the property rather than fine-tuning this for kids. It's really a play for adults, not that it's R-rated, but it'll focus on some trials and tribulations of being 30-something grown up with Barney. Just the level of disenchantment within the generation, it would be so daring to us and really underscore that we're here to make art." So I'm definitely going to check this out because it's supposed to be like pitched as like an A24 type movie. Plus Daniel Kaluuya's in it.
I love Daniel Kaluuya.
Barney is one of those things that, we all watched as a child. Hopefully Kyla Pratt will be in it. But yeah, I can't wait to see it. And you look confused as to why I said hopefully Kyla Pratt's in it.
No, that's not what gives me pause. It's hilarious how I have to argue with you repeatedly to want to see Barbie, but Barney, no questions asked.
This is an A24 type movie. Barbie just looks goofy as shit. And
You've watched other goofy films.
Yeah, I watched the Goofy movie. Yuck.
Yeah, but Greta Gerwig, if you know her as a filmmaker, has something to say every time.
Okay, how many times I got to tell you I saw Lady Bird? Okay.
All right.
And guess what? How many times I got to tell you I'm not watching Barbie?
How many times I got to tell you that you're not cool if you don't watch this movie?
Okay, then I guess I won't be cool.
You're not. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's like at least have a good reason I see the movie. Your reason ain't good.
It doesn't look interesting to me. From all
it's one of the biggest movies of the year. And everyone's talking about it, and you're the only guy in the corner saying, "I don't want to see it."
I could probably call like 5 people right now and ask them, "Hey, do you plan on seeing
have
Barbie?"
boring friends.
You're one of them.
I'm not one.
You don't want to go do karaoke.
I do want to do karaoke, just actual karaoke.
Whatever. But yeah, so an adult Barney, I'm all for it. As opposed to Barbie doing the same shit every day and every night until she gets like a fucked up syndrome and realize things are awkward. And it's like, oh, I have to leave Barbie the world to find myself. And Will Ferrell being like the president of fucking Mattel. Like, oh no, we got to get this Barbie and this Ken back. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Look, when that movie comes out and does numbers all year long, you're going to sound like a hater.
Okay, I don't give a shit.
It's like, I'm just saying, man. I mean,
you hated on the Super Mario Brothers movie and that did numbers.
I did not hate on that movie.
You had a lot of notes.
And those notes were deserved. And I still watched the movie and still enjoyed the movie. Okay, my criticisms were articulated. Yours aren't. You're just, oh no, I'm a grown man and I have fragile masculinity, so Samir, I don't see Barbie
I literally
movies.
just told you I watched clips online of said movie. It did not pique my interest. I told you I saw the trailer, did not pique my interest. I read the synopsis, did not pique my interest. So I got to go shell now $15 to go see a movie that I don't want to see, so I can say, hey, I was right. This did not pique my interest.
You sound like a broke ass nigga right now. Oh, $15.
Fine, you buy my ticket to go see Barbie.
You know what? I would, but you better put out.
You're gay.
Bitch, you still owe me $100 for that bet we made like 2 months ago.
Where's this money coming from?
You can go see episode, I think, 133. I Don't Want to Be Donald Glover. He's bald, featuring Samir's lesbian wife in another universe, SD Semper.
Don't say that.
Because we made a bet that I would grow my facial hair out, which I told you stops at a certain point, which it has already stopped like a month ago, and you would grow your hair out. And guess what? One of us did, and the other one didn't. So cough up that $100. Now you put out.
What? I don't understand what you're talking about.
You know what? It's on audio and video. We watched it on YouTube. We didn't get to that part because we all had to leave. I'll splice the clip in. I'll splice the clip in.
Go ahead.
I will.
Go ahead.
I will.
I dare you. I double dare you. Go ahead.
Okay.
No.
But yeah, I looked like I was
cute,
a child when I was 20 also, so
No, you didn't.
I didn't even have a beard. This grew in when I was like 27.
No, you didn't have the full Philly dude beard. You had
I had like 5 o'clock shadow. I looked like I was in my late teens most of the time. It took me for a long time to start looking like an adult.
So,
and I was also 180 pounds, so I was like scrawny as hell.
So when the hair left your head and went to your face, that's when you decided.
No, I decided to leave it. I cut off the hair, sir. I don't know what you're talking about.
I will give you $100 if you grow your hair out for a month.
You don't got $100.
Yes, I do.
Bastard. No, you don't.
Yes, I do. Come on, take the bet.
I don't gamble, sir.
No.
All right, what else did you like about the trailer, SD? Get back on track.
I mean, it looks cute. We didn't see a ton, but we got the return of Goose, who...
Go find your next story, motherfucker.
I'm not going to have an aneurysm by the night's over.
Yeah, because of you.
That vein is looking super angry right now.
I don't have a vein. I have wrinkles in my forehead. You the one who always got the vein protruding right over their right eye.
All right, so Baldur's Gate 3.
Oh my fucking God.
Had released their official story trailer, and it featured a bunch of new
Why is this game not out yet?
Because it's coming out.
We've legit been talking about this game for 3 years.
It's amazing. It's going to be like Game of the Year.
Yeah, a decade from now when it actually comes out.
Anyways, it featured new characters and new romance implications. I honestly couldn't even finish the whole trailer because I didn't want any spoilers, but it looked amazing, and I'm excited for this game. That's all.
Bro, I feel like you just talked about this damn game like 2 weeks ago. As a matter of fact, let me search my notes.
That's because the game got pushed up. That's why. Also,
okay.
Street Fighter 6 has sold over 2 million copies already.
But not 666 like Diablo, huh?
Oh. I'm not sure those numbers are even real.
Yeah, I only know one person who has that game. Shout out to DJ. We've been talking for an hour. I mean, I'm probably going to have to splice out 5 minutes of you and you're dead air trying to find a damn Spider-Man book that I told you can't find an EPUB copy of. You want to go ahead and get into our reviews of Secret Invasion and Nimona?
Sure.
All right. What you want to do first?
All right. Well, I'm more excited to review Nimona than Secret Invasion. So
I'm more excited to review Secret Invasion than Nimona. So that's why I was asking you. I wish I had a quarter or something.
Hang on. I'm going to tell Google to flip a coin. Call it.
See, that's the thing, though. You can lie.
Why would I lie?
People lie. Where your wife at?
What do you mean?
I don't trust you. Share your screen.
I heard her move.
I know. she just left.
All right. Call it.
Heads.
Heads?
Yes.
It's tails.
See? I don't believe you. Share your screen.
Oh, my God. You such a... Hang on.
Share your screen, sir.
I'm about to share it now because you just a freaking douchebag right here.
Close all them porn tabs. You struggling. It's right there at the bottom where it says...
I know. I had to do the thing. Damn. Calm down.
It's loading. It's loading. Still loading.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he done probably flipped the coin again.
So, no, it's that instance of the screen.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
All right, yeah, you bastard. You believe me now?
Yeah. All right. Secret Invasion. Hold on, let me get...
No, we're not doing Secret Invasion. We're doing Nimona.
Oh, okay. All right.
You called heads. It landed on tails. It means it's my pick. You not know how the game works?
I thought we were doing it the other way around, genius.
No, I'm more excited to do Nimona, so let's do that first, is what I said.
Okay. All right. So, Nimona, directed by Troy Quane and Nick Bruno. Stars Karen Allen Ryan, Roy Lee, Chloe Grace Moretz, Riz Ahmed, RuPaul, Sarah Sherman, and my good old buddy.
Based on the graphic novel by Andy Stevenson.
I was going to get to that. So just
were you?
Yes, because I was getting ready to say also starring Beck Bennett, but you cut me off for the third time on this podcast. Bro, you can stop sharing your screen, okay? It says Tails.
Oh, okay. I mean, you sure?
Yes. All right. So yes, based off the graphic novel written by N.D. Stevenson, who I believe also drew it. I'm not entirely sure.
He did. Yeah, he did.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. He did draw it.
Yeah.
All right. 95% sure.
Yes, I just looked it up. So basically, the synopsis of this film is: a knight is framed for a crime he didn't admit, and the only person who can help him prove his innocence is Nimona, a shape-shifting teen who might be a monster he's sworn to kill. All right. I like the movie up until the end.
All right. So, I mean, the whole film.
So you can gush all over this movie because, that's all I got. I like the movie up until the end.
Okay, well, all right. So the ending, which was the climax, where it all comes out. Why am I forgetting the main character's name? Not Nimona, but the
Ballister Blackheart.
Ballister. There you go, Ballister. Ballister was given the scroll by his lover, and he has this new information and he doesn't know what to do with it. He reacts poorly to it, and that then makes Nimona spiral and causes.
Oh no, that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about the end.
What end?
Where she turned out to be alive?
Yeah, what's your problem with that?
She's dead. Did you never read Nimona?
I did.
She died.
She doesn't die in the manga. In the graphic novel either.
She does.
No, she doesn't. She's in the crowd at the end of the game.
Yeah, but as far as he knows, she's dead because
no, she's in the crowd. Like you know it, so it's like she's not dead. In fact, her
as far as he knows,
right? But they go on
because as far as he knows, he looks at every single animal, wondering if it's her,
right?
As opposed to the reader knowing that she's still alive. That's what I'm mad about.
Why is that mad? Why does that anger you?
I just hate when something is changed for no reason whatsoever.
That's not. There's a reason for that.
What's the reason, Samir? Enlighten me.
The ending lands more emotionally that way. It's a different emotional spectrum as opposed to the ambiguous ending that we got before. You know, and how it ended. We got a much more clear ending, especially with his relationship with Golden Ambrosius. You know, they're clearly together as opposed to them starting to mend bridges in the graphic novel. And on the flip side of it, you clearly see that she not only survived but reconnects with her friend Baldur. So it's like, no, it doesn't need to be ambiguous. They went a different route. All right, it has the same effect for the reader more or less, but maybe even more so because it's more pronounced. Mm-hmm. So I don't see. There's not really anything to get upset about. Also, I mean, she's clearly unkillable because if you read the graphic novel, she gets her head locked off in one of the panels, and like it turns into this whole fiasco when she, you know, it was really cool. Yeah, I don't know. So I don't know why you assume she needed to stay dead or assume to appear dead. Like, why would you need that to happen? Is that the only problem you have with the whole movie?
Yes.
So everything else is just great.
Yes.
Across the board. Like, you have no notes.
No, I ain't got nothing.
Really? So you enjoyed it that much? Like, what did you like about it?
I like the animation. Yo, honestly, I got one little note, and
okay,
it's a dumb note. Can we please stop using banana splits whenever Grace Moretz does a movie?
Explain.
The song. It's also a Kick-Ass.
It is, but that's not the only one. She's been in tons of other movies.
I know that, but I think this is like the third one. So it's like,
yeah, well, Kick-Ass is trash. So,
why are you a hater?
Movies are. I'm not. The movie sucked.
The movie is based off the original story that Mark.
The original story sucked. Oh, we can't. We gotta talk about something else. That something Mark Miller actually popped up in my head because you said that.
American Jesus.
All right, no, not that. So, okay, everything about this film. First off, I've been waiting for this for a long time, and it truly delivered on all fronts. I just love the chemistry was better. Also, very rare. I'm just going to step over myself a little bit, but here,
go ahead. Like I said,
very rare. Very rare is that do you have an adaptation that, in my opinion, exceeds the original source material, and I think this movie exceeds the graphic novel in the number of parameters. In my opinion, I mean, the on-screen chemistry was better. I think the pacing was better. The art, the graphic novel
was definitely better. Honestly, because no offense to Indy Stevenson, art sucks.
I like their art. I think he is a good artist, actually. I read Lumberjanes.
Yeah, not a fan of it. Shout out to John Campbell for telling me about Lumberjanes and me making the conscious decision to not read it just based off the art.
Wow, I like Lumberjanes, and in any case, Nimona's art is also really good. It works for the characters, and I loved it a lot. And I recently read about the series, and it still lands. Excuse me, sorry, long day. Yeah. So, but the art style with this one, not only is it going to hold up well for years to come, it's visually expressive. The color palette is amazing and well applied. It's just, and the action scenes are nice, well flowing and frenetic. Love it all the way through.
All right.
What was that? You broke up.
I said, all right.
Yeah.
Like I said, I really had no notes. Like I said, I enjoyed the movie.
All right, so what about the themes? What about the themes of the movie and the graphic novel employed. Like Andy Stevenson wrote that during a time when he was just coming to terms with his transition. So the movie has a lot of undertones of trans acceptance in it.
Calling cap right there because Indy Stevenson didn't come to terms with his transition until 3 years after Nimona was coming out.
Yeah, I mean he started transitioning, but clearly
started in 2018. Nimona came out in 2015.
Yeah, but you don't know when he actually started to decide to do that though. Clearly the whole thing is.
I'm saying when he started,
I get when someone starts transitioning isn't the same as when someone comes to terms with it.
I didn't say come to terms with it. I said start transitioning.
I'm not going to pretend to know what went through his brain at all times. I'm just saying that the movie has clear undertones of trans acceptance in it. And he himself has said that that it was he was going through some stuff when he wrote it.
Yes, and it was a cathartic release.
Yes, and I thought it was.
I'm surprised you know that. Did you see that on TikTok?
What do you mean?
Because you only get your news from TikTok.
Okay, so first off, TikTok is a great news outlet. I don't know why you hating on it. You sound like a goddamn boomer. Thirdly, that's not the only reason why I
don't read.
I read all the time.
No, not novels, articles, interviews.
I mean, why would I read an article when someone can just tell me an expose or a newsreel or a short news clip?
Fucking quick. Continue. Please continue.
Anyways,
so I'm about to go get some aspirin.
Yeah. So, what did you think about those tones and how they how the symbolism there, and about acceptance of the other?
Like I said, I enjoyed the movie. I had no notes on it. No negative notes. Yeah, I thought everything was like done in a nice little package with a crisp blue bow on it with evenly sided what the hell them shit's called the
tassels.
Yes, ribbons? I don't know. Ribbon. Thank you. God damn. I'm doing this. Are you even looking at me?
I am. Okay. All right. What do you grade it?
It's a 9.5 for me. Just because I said
wow.
Just because
okay. Good on you, Bernard. You actually enjoyed something interesting.
What the fuck does that mean?
I'm surprised you actually like this movie. That's why I would thought we would have sat this whole segment arguing about why it's bad or good.
Bitch, I've read Nimona before you.
I called cap on. I read that so long ago.
I read it when I was still doing Comics Radar.
Yeah. Okay.
You would know that if you I don't even got all them episodes. John might have to go to the archives or something like that. I might have 5 episodes or something like that.
Okay. Anyways,
what do you rate it, Baldy?
I mean, I'm gonna do you a favor. I'm gonna give you a whole number, not a 0 like I did Transformers, which got downgraded to a negative integer. So I didn't even give you one there. I'm gonna just give it a 10.
All right. So y'all check out Nimona if you still have Netflix, unlike me, because I had to put on my straw hat and sell the 7 fucking seats. I'm about the same thing with Black.
I actually still have Netflix.
No, nigga, you were using your sister's Netflix account. You ain't got shit.
What, huh? See what you doing there? Your pincers are clacking.
No, I'm not being a crab. I'm exposing your lies because you've said on this podcast multiple times. I'll just give my sister the $7.
There you go. I'm paying for it. It's my account.
You're piggybacking on her account.
Look, if you can't piggyback on family, what's the point?
I quit. Man, shut up. All right. Let's go ahead and get to Secret Invasion. All right. Episode 3 of Secret Invasion, Betrayed, directed by Ali Salim, who apparently directed every single episode of this series, which is, I think this is a first for a Marvel series. You'll have a director, because even on Wikipedia, he's listed for the directors of 4, 5, and 6. Not necessarily sure if that's confirmed, but he definitely did direct the first 3. Also written by Roxanne Paredes and Brian Tucker. All right. So Brian Gravik revealed to the Skrull Council that he intends to create Super Skrulls using special abilities, which we obviously got. Oh shit! Excuse me. Got a glimpse of last week. And that he also explained that he sent rebels to infiltrate the Royal Navy in order to launch missiles at a UN aircraft in order to start World War III. He also met with Talos to negotiate a parley, but, things kind of went sideways when he said, I'm going to kill your daughter. Probably the best scene of the whole episode, where he, gets up to confront him and everybody shifts in the graphic. Still a little bit mad that they showed us that in the trailer. It's like, come on. I mean, I'm glad they didn't show us the whole knife stab and him using the extremists to heal himself. And Gaia gives her father information on the attack, and him and Fury go to the UN general's house to stop said attack. And you find out that Gravik planned all this to, expose Gaia for being the spider that she is, and put one in her chest and just walked off into the night. Thoughts and feelings, Samir? Go.
I'm just annoyed that they don't have healing factors and it's so easy to kill.
Scrolls don't have healing factors.
Scrolls do have healing factors.
Samir, scrolls don't work the same way as Mystique. You know how I know this? Because I read Marvel Comics habitually. If that was the case, why didn't the scrolls' healing factor kick in Minnesota when they got turned, when Reed Richards brainwashed those scrolls and made them?
They got limits now. They can't train. They can't
and made
heal from everything
and made them be cows. But even then, if that was the case, how come, Queen Veronica didn't heal from a, shot through the chest by Norman Osborn in the end of Secret Invasion?
Was it her chest or her head?
I believe it might have been her head. I think it was a chest. It was either a chest or a head. But a lot of them scrolls got shot in the chest. They weren't getting up.
My God, it's so scrolls are like hand ninjas. It's okay to kill them because either hand ninjas are dead and scrolls heal. That's why it's okay to just gut them or kill them when they.
And I just said none of them scrolls that got murked in Secret Invasion healed.
I'm pretty sure a lot of them did. And again, there's a limit to how much they can heal because crush their skull or something. They don't get back up.
Sound like you're just making excuses. So, what you think the deal is with Fury and his wife, man? You think she switched sides while he was gone? Because he left her down there by his only. I'm glad we actually got some clarity that Fury knew he was clapping Skrull cheeks since 1997 or 98, whenever they linked up. I can't remember.
I don't know. It just seems like first I came out of. I don't know. This whole series has me feeling some kind of way. I it's hard for me to get.
Here you go with your damn bias. You just looking back.
That's not it. That's not it. That's not it.
Because you want this to be the comic so bad.
It's not going to be the comic. So I'm okay with it.
And I've been trying to tell you.
The MCU does not have the scale that it would need to even get a half of what the Secret Invasion limited series did.
Yeah,
that's what the problem is.
Like I said, we would need another 20 years, and by then Sam Jackson would probably be in his 90s. I think he's 71 now.
Well, we'll hopefully have CGI age degrading will be much better back then. So.
What are you talking about? Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we'll have actors for very long. I'm giving them like maybe 15 more years.
Y'all here's Samir's pro Skynet.
Oh, I'm not pro Skynet. I'm pro voice actors. I think everyone should be a voice actor. Once we get voice actors, any character can look like any character. All right? You guys be a good voice actor.
I swear to God, I wish we could meet Tom Cruise so you could say that in his face. He might smack
I'll say it to his face. What are you going to do?
He might smack the shit out.
Can he even reach my face? He's like 5'4".
You really need to stop, okay? I don't think Tom Cruise is that short.
He is short. Short?
Ooh, he's 5'7". Shit.
My wife is talking.
He got 1 inch on Charlemagne.
I'm just saying, hey, Charlemagne's short.
Yeah, he's 5'6".
Yeah, Kevin Hart's short.
No, Kevin Hart's 5'4". But so yeah, do we think Fury's wife switched sides? I honestly don't think she did. I think she's probably going to try to go put one in Gravik's head and end up dying in the next episode.
I don't think we need another spouse or loved one dying in this series. Nah.
And I don't think Gaia's dead.
No, she's not dead.
You just don't kill off Amelia Clark like that. You gotta.
They already got us with Maria Hill, and
You need to stop that, okay? Because you ain't watch Agents of Shield, okay? They already got us with Maria Hill, man. She didn't get enough screen time as a character in the MCU. Niggas didn't even watch Agents of Shield out here bitching. I'm just saying. Stop complaining if you ain't watch Agents of Shield.
maybe they didn't want to wade through a bunch of ABC primetime nonsense.
There you go again, shitting on Agents of Shield. They did a good Robbie race. They actually gave us LMDs as opposed to one reference in the Avengers.
Do you need to have a whole arc about LMDs though?
Yes, because it was on some Skynet stuff. They were trying to take over the world.
I guess. They've always been a thing in the background, LMDs, and sometimes once in a while they get employed in the storyline. That's it.
And they gave us Deathlock.
Life model decoys. Deathlock, was he done correctly?
Yeah.
So he was a time traveler?
Okay, no, he was the first Deathlock. The first Deathlock wasn't a time traveler. The first Deathlock was literally just a reanimated soldier on some what was that? What was that book? It was a DC book. I can't remember. No, because that person wasn't dead. But yeah. So yeah, I feel like Priscilla's gonna try to either, show some compassion to Gravik and, try to get him to call all this off. And if he doesn't, she's gonna try to put two in his head, and then that's probably what's gonna set Fury off. And, if Gaia is dead, which I'm pretty sure they ain't kill Amelia Clark, this will be the thing that kind of makes Talos finally snap and like, nah, fuck it, burn it all down. And I do believe Rhodey is a Skrull because of this episode.
Yeah. Everyone's thinking that right now.
Oh, you saw what I posted?
Yeah, a lot of people are posting that. It's sus.
Yeah. And plus they said, there's someone high in the US government who is secretly a Skrull. And we never did get an explanation of why Rhodey don't need them leg braces no more. Think about it. Last time we saw them leg braces was in Infinity War.
No, you saw it in
he ain't have him in Endgame. No, he did not. He was walking upright.
No.
And he was walking upright in that first episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier. No support.
I mean, okay, here's the thing. I've always thought it was Cap that they couldn't fix his spine. I mean, y'all got all this crazy technology. He couldn't tiptoe himself over to Wakanda and say, yo, can you put some vibranium in my spine?
I mean, that might be the deal. I mean, maybe we'll get an explanation.
If you on first name basis with the King of Wakanda, hook a brother up.
Okay, so I'm going to stop you right there because I've actually had this argument. Everyone's on the first name basis with the King of Wakanda.
They just ask nicely, yo,
Samir,
give me my legs back.
No, and do you know why everyone's on the first name basis? No one knows T'Challa's last name.
I mean, do they even have a surname?
I don't know. I just like watching the gears in your head. Like, wait, what? Did you just Google what's T'Challa's last name?
No, I'm like,
yeah, don't nobody know T'Challa's last name.
They have a surname, right?
I don't know. It might be out here like Prince, just one name.
No, I guess they don't, because his father's name is T'Chaka.
Yep.
Obviously.
That's why I'm like, everybody on a first name basis with King T'Challa.
The point is, you know the guy, like he knows you back. I mean, at least until Sam screwed things up for everybody.
Yeah, so I actually looked this up on Quora. No, he does not have a last name in the Western traditional naming. He is T'Challa, son of T'Chaka, former chieftain of the Wakanda Panther clan. King of Wakanda, Black Panther, King of the Dead, and Champion of Bast. So, yeah. One name, one sound. All right. You haven't told me any of your thoughts on the episode.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, I'm having a hard time maintaining interest in this series. I'm mostly just going through the motions, and it frustrates me just as much as I'm just kind of into we're seeing where the characters are going. So it's kind of a mixed bag for me. So far, I'm loving the cast additions, but how they're employed in the story and the story overall, it's leaving me kind of uninterested overall. Sorry, that's where I'm at right now.
Jesus Christ!
I wish I would have liked it. I want the series more.
There's just no pleasing Samir sometimes.
I just gave a rave, just a glowing review from Nimona, so clearly I can be pleased.
I literally also said sometimes.
So basically, I'm just like anyone else. It's no pleasing me sometimes because I have an opinion.
Sound like me. I don't know. So, do you want to review my adventures with Superman?
I'm eager to see this series. And,
I watched the first 2 episodes, and episode 2, it's like, did we really have to do a Sailor Moon montage?
You mean the transformation scene?
Yes,
we did.
Yes,
we did. We did.
Like,
It looked dope. I love every second of it.
All right, so, yeah, guys. In the words of Birdman, I don't think we got no more talking. So, this is Bernard, aka the Scarlet Spider,
and this is Samir, the King of Black,
and we are the Angry Blerds.
Join us next time. Same Blerd channel, same Blerd network. The thing I want to talk about, though, before we go, with Mark Miller, is he's releasing a comic that is a direct sequel to Nemesis and Wanted.
He's already released a sequel to Nemesis.
Right, but there's another.
You know, those don't take place in the same universe, right?
Apparently they do, and this comic is direct sequel. They hop universes in Wanted.
Yes, but they never. Okay, so I'm gonna have to read this Nemesis Reloaded book because I think it's done now.
I don't know if it's called. Let me see what it's called. Hang on.
No, fool. The Nemesis book that was currently going is called Nemesis Reloaded.
Right, but the Wanted sequel.
I don't even know if I want that.
You don't want a Wanted sequel?
Honestly,
that's the best. Yeah, but that was the best thing out of that property. That movie was trash. The video game's mid. Like, the only thing cool about that was the comic. Okay. Now, okay, you're correct. I don't know if it holds up. Like, if 30-something-year-old Samir read it,
it's not. It still holds up. I think I might still have my copy. Either that, or if somebody at Best Buy, I let borrow it and they never returned it. But no, I still feel like it holds up. It's just like I feel like he's just going back to the well. So it's like, I guess like Jupiter's Legacy didn't do as well as everyone thought it was gonna do, and Super Crooks was a one-off. So it's like, hey,
yeah, it's called Big Game.
Oh, so it's so it's like, let me go back to the thing that kind of put me on the radar, because I'm not working at Marvel no more. Because I
don't think Marvel was a good fit for him anyways. Or not Marvel. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, the Ultimates fits him pretty well. But
you think this A on my head stands for France?
It's funny. It's funny that France had that narrative for so long. When right now they're rioting because the cops lied about shooting a teenager. We ain't doing that over here. And it's the French people that's doing that. The French people are like, yo, F these cops. Let's get rid of them.
We do that all the time.
Yeah, there was some riots, but they're about to burn down their own country right now.
But here's the thing, though. I don't think they have body cams in France.
I don't think they do. No.
Yeah, so it's like no. So yeah, if there are witnesses in saying that they did it, and they lied about it. That's
right now there's riots in France, and they're burning down like.
Yeah, so I don't know why you acting like they want riots and protests for Sandra Bland, Tamir Rice, George Floyd, Ahmaud Arbery.
There were protests about them, not riots. There was small riots about George Floyd. These are almost citywide riots, not like pockets like we had. I'm talking about full, like widespread, like all of France is just going down.
Yeah, because the majority of France is white. Now let the cops kill a white kid.
I don't know who they killed over there in France. Hang on.
And bro, why are we even talking about this? This is not a news podcast. We are not.
It's not. No, correct. We're not.
I'm like, yeah, you want to talk about Juvenile doing tiny desks despite the fact that he decided...
You brought the whole Friends thing, and I'm like, I don't know if that's fair to call Friends, because Friends, they real over there right now.
I brought it up because Mark Miller made it a thing and the Ultimates, and then you're like, let me talk about what's going on in France in the real world.
Sometimes it's up in the world.
Do we?
No.
Stop the cap.
What? Bro, I'm ending this podcast. Say bye. Ron Berry Estate, sue his ass. Okay, I give you his new address when he moves. Bye, y'all.
Don't put my information out there. What's wrong with you?
No, I said if the Roddenberry estate messages me, hey, we need to sue that bald guy because he keeps doing that.
The sexy bald guy. Say it right.
Nah, just the bald guy.